My sister called me a sinner at Christmas dinner, so I showed my parents exactly what kind of saint she really was. I walked into my parents' house expecting the same Christmas we'd had for 30 years, but instead I stepped into what looked like a church lobby had exploded all over our living room, crosses on every wall, a nativity scene on the coffee table, hymns playing where our holiday playlist should have been. The tree was gone, and in its place stood Bible verses printed on cardstock arranged in the shape of a pine tree. My mother rushed over and grabbed my hands and said, "We're doing things differently this year because your sister found Pastor Jason, and she's just been so transformed, and we wanted to celebrate that." She kept gushing about how wonderful the pastor was, how he had 3 beautiful children and the loveliest wife, how their family had welcomed Charlotte like one of their own. When my sister walked in from the kitchen with a smile so smug it could curdle milk, my parents looked at her like she had personally hung the stars in the sky, and I realized I had walked into a celebration of St. Charlotte. My mother pulled me aside within the first 20 minutes and whispered, "Honey, your sweater is a little low cut. Do you maybe want to change before Charlotte's pastor stops by?" I told her I was fine, and she gave me this disappointed look and said, "We just see things a little differently now," and I spent the rest of the evening feeling her eyes on my neckline. At dinner, my father asked my sister to lead us in prayer, and I bowed my head expecting a quick grace, but what came out of her mouth was a 15-minute sermon about God leading her away from her past mistakes, and I had to dig my fingernails into my palm to keep quiet. When the prayer finally ended and I reached for the mashed potatoes, my